Thank you so much.
He had to sew it. Yeah, he had to sew it. So I was looking up, he had the label on the side, so I looked up the company. His order's the same way. Last a couple weeks ago, they had the new member. And you know, we made this for them. Yeah. But I didn't. So I don't know. You the reason was. So I brought them a little thing. All the ones.
See everyone? Okay, see everyone.
And I need to
water. I sit here and mix it up. We're the dog.
That's why we made for them. I didn't know we were going to have. So, remember the email. And if you can ask them, do they want?
What's my grandma's house in her bag? Let's look at her from a couple I know. Are you sure? And husband, Daniel. Yeah. And then Samuel Watanabe. And then he said that like mid-June.
So I thought off the thing off. So catch me over the camera.
Judy.
Off the one. I'll frame it whenever you see it.
You mean like, I'll remind them, and I have to remind myself that I have to get ammunition.
Oh yeah, Emmy, yeah. I think Emmy got one.
Oh, did you really get
The
one?
little one.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's very good.
Oh, okay.
Alright, I want to ask Sean.
Yeah.
I can't remember, but I don't care.
Looking so high that you That's what we made, right? So I didn't know. So I talked to the reverend because you're not here.
She says you can bust. You get a chance to get in. Because you might not be in her original mailing list.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Next time we can offer them. Sometimes
Yeah, my first time going this spring, I liked it a lot.
Good morning. Welcome to White River Buddhist Temple. Today is our June Shotsuki Hoyo Memorial Service. We will start with the chanting of Sambu Jo, led by Reverend Cindy on page 22, followed by the Hyo Bakumon. During the Hyo Bakumon, names for the month of June will be read, and then followed by that, we will have our sutra chanting Sambutsuge on page 24. During the chanting, families for the month of June can come up and do Oshoko.
Can I ask everyone to please put your palms together and God show a bow your head in contemplation and respect. As we say together, Namo Amida Butsu, I take refuge in Amida Buddha. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo.
Yo
We are gathered here today in White River in observance of the White River Buddhist Temple's monthly Shotsuki service to remember those who have passed away in the month of June. They are Shizuko Natsumara, Kitaro Tsuji, Darlene Jan Ibuki, Harry Ikuma Shimomura, Gary Watanabe, Naomi Shima Moiten, Rose Fusae Teraoka, Ben Stomu Nishimoto, Shizuka Nishimoto, Aiko Horiuchi, James Garcia, Yuki Kitagawa, Barbara Jean Blanchard Farrell, Lillian Asato, Himeko Suematsu, as well as all others who were not listed but contributed to the temple and its community. May the fragrance of the incense teach us the purity of our intention. May the beauty of the flowers offered teach us of life's impermanence. May the light that burns brightly teach us of Amita's great wisdom and compassion. Can I ask everyone to please once more put your palms together and God show, bow your head in contemplation and respect. As we say together, Namo Amida Butsu, I take refuge in Amida Buddha. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo.
At this time, please rise if you are able for the reading of the three treasures on page 3. Fortunate is it to be born into human life. Now we are living it. Rare is it to encounter the teachings of the Buddha. Now we hear it. If we do not seek the truth of the Dharma in this life, in what life shall we find it? Let us reverently take refuge in the three treasures of the truth. I take refuge in Buddha. May we all together absorb into ourselves the principle of the way to enlightenment and awaken within us our highest aspiration. I take refuge in Dharma. May we all together be submerged in the depth of the Dharma and gain wisdom as deep as the ocean. I take refuge in Sangha. May we all together become units in true accord in a life of harmony, in the spirit of universal brotherhood, freed from the bondage of selfishness. Even through ages of myriad of kalpas, hard is it to hear such an excellent, profound, and wonderful teaching. Now we are able to hear and receive it. Let us thoroughly understand the true meaning of Tathagata's teachings. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo. Next, we will have our Gatha. Please remain standing. If you're the Gatha in a Quiet Valley on page 119. Please be seated. We'll next have a Dharma message by Reverend Cindy.
Can I ask everyone to please put your palms together and God show a value and contemplation and respect as I read these words from the Amida Sutra. Furthermore, Sariputra, the life of the Buddha and the people of that land lasts for immeasurable, unlimited, and uncountable kalpas. That is why the Buddha is called Amida. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Hello everyone. We are gathered here today for our monthly memorial service, our June Shotsuki Hoyo, where we remember all of those who have passed away in the month of June, who have contributed to the temple and its community. And traditionally, we're supposed to chant for memorial services the Amida Hyo, which is long. And if you went to our Memorial Day services on Monday at Hillcrest Cemetery, we went through the whole thing because that was how many people there were. So traditionally, we're supposed to chant Amida Hyo. And we would be here for another half an hour probably. But because Amida Buddha knows we don't want to be here for that long, we chant other sutras. So instead of chanting Amida Hyo, I am going through the Amida Sutra and explaining what it says to you all. So once again, the sutras are basically Shakyamuni Buddha, the Buddha who lived in what was then India 2,500 years ago, telling his disciple, Sariputra, about Amida Buddha and their land. Amida Buddha is the Buddha in the center of our altar, the Buddha of immeasurable light and infinite light. the Buddha of infinite wisdom and compassion. So last month, I talked about how Amida is called Amida because their light is immeasurable and boundless. This month is the section where Shakyamuni Buddha tells Sariputra that the life of the Buddha, Amida, and the people of that land lasts for immeasurable, unlimited, and uncountable kalpas. Kalpas is just an amount of time, which basically becomes super long, millions of years, 100,000 years. And so, Amida is called Amida because not metered, a meter, not metered, is their name. And in this way, it is understood in our school of Buddhism that when people pass away, they immediately are born into the Amida Buddhist Pure Land, where they become Buddha, where they become a being of that land, where their life is unlimited, that they live forever. And that is compared to our lives, which we know is very fleeting and short. I am pretty sure everybody here at some point wished they could live forever. We wish we could live forever. I'm pretty sure every single person at one point in their life. I want to be here in this moment because that was when I was the happiest. When not much mattered, there were still a few problems, but I could deal with it. But it is a truth about Buddhism that our lives, our human lives, are very limited. And that this life comes with both happiness and sadness. It is a truth that none of us can escape from. It is because of that. It is because of that that Amida Buddha is the Buddha of infinite wisdom and compassion, which embraces us. Because they know that we suffer. They will always do their best to make sure that they are, that we know that we are always embraced by them, by our loved ones. It is also understood that when our loved ones pass, become Buddhas, it is because of Amida Buddha's working power that they're able to live on forever, that they're able to come back and guide us. Our loved ones, who we miss very dearly, wish to come back and be with us. They come back in so many different forms, whether it be an object at home that reminds you of them, whether it be something that they say, something that they did that reminds you of them. They come back to us to tell us that they are still here. And according to our school of Buddhism, they come back and in the form of Namo Amida Butsu. this life that they gained, this eternal life that they gained from Amida Buddha, will continue on into future generations. They will continue to guide those future generations. And thus, even though we list a small number of people during our Shotsuki Hoyo, we know that everybody who contributed to this temple, to this community, are within Namo Amida Butsu because of the compassion of the life that is given to them when they are born in Amida Buddha's Pure Land. So on this day, on this Shotsuki Hoyo day, where we remember every single person who contributed to this temple, this community, every single time we hear or say Namo Amida Butsu, it is them embracing us through Amida Buddha's infinite wisdom and compassion to be with us and guide us and tell us that you are always will be supported, that you will always be embraced by their compassion, by their love. So in closing, can I ask us to please put our palms together in Gasho as we bow our heads in contemplation and respect, as we feel the great compassion from Amida Buddha and our loved ones through Namo Amida Butsu. 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 Namo Amida Butsu.
Thank you, Reverend Cindy, for your Dharma message today. Please rise, if you're able, for the Gatha Ondoku-san 2 on page 153. Next, please remain standing for the reading of the Daily Creed of Jodo Shinshu on page 8. Realizing enlightenment is assured, and reciting the Nambutsu, I shall live my life cheerfully and positively. Understanding the oneness of life and cultivating self-reflection, I shall diligently attend to my life's tasks in gratitude. Recognizing the Dharma path, I shall help spread the teachings of the Buddha. Appreciating the Buddha Dharma, I shall respect and help others, working for the good of society. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo. Please be seated. Are there any guests or first-time visitors joining us today? Maybe not? Okay, announcements. Okay.
Good morning. Just to remind you that on the 21st of June, We will be having our annual summer solstice sunrise sit for meditation. We will meet here at 5 o'clock in the morning. Yes, it's only once a year. It really is nice. There will be snacks, and it is a good time of community. So if you can get yourself up that early, I think you'll find it worthwhile. Thank you.
Just a reminder that the AVA sponsored picnic is next Sunday the 8th. It'll be after service. There's a sign-up sheet. It's a potluck. There's a sign-up sheet on the back bulletin board. There should be plenty of food, so even if you don't bring anything, come on over.
Hello, I'm putting my Northwest cap on. So this week's announcement, they're connected, but I'll be doing it in Japanese. So bear with me for a moment. 今週の土曜日に6月7日に、シアル別院が日本語サナをしておりますので、日本語サナ、はい、土曜日、今週の土曜日の10時から12時まで、またシアトル別院仏教会に、またはZoomに、岩原ジョン先生、ガリナ仏教会の住職が、ゲストとして、話させておりますので、トピックは、純正芸について話させていただきます。じゃあ、私や、パーソナリティ先生に連絡してください。はい、すみません。それだけです。My Japanese isn't good this morning. I apologize for that. So it is in your announcement sheet. But this Saturday, June 7th, at the Seattle Betsuing, as well as online hybrid, there will be a English seminar at 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. The topic will be on white ashes, and the guest minister will be Reverend John Iwahara of the Gardena Buddhist Church. Just letting you know, he's my sensei. That Gardena Buddhist Church is my temple, my home temple. So I am always very interested on what he has to say. He's a very, very entertaining person, if you know him. So please feel free to, I think with the English one, there's a QR code on it, or you could let me know and I'll contact someone to see if you can register for the English seminar. Okay, so please, if you have time, please support our sister temple, Seattle Betsuing, this Saturday, June 7th. Thank you very much.
Good morning. A couple of items that were on the announcement. One, food workers card. For those of you that have one, if you have one coming due, several people have one coming due this summer. If you go in and renew your card before it expires, you can get it renewed for 3 years. You do have to go in and take the test. So it takes about 40 minutes, they review, and then the test is fairly short, and it's multiple choice. And then for those of you who don't have food worker handlers cards, if you could get them, we don't have very many that have food worker handlers cards, so we really do need to have a few more. We don't have to have everybody. Everybody that handles food does not have to have it, but we need about half of the people that are working with food to have it, so that when the health inspector comes, they can see that we have these. So please, if you have a chance, they're $10, and if you can submit for reimbursement for the temple for the $10. Georgette?
You don't have an online test anymore?
Yeah, it's online.
Oh, I thought you said you have to go in.
No, no, it's online, so it's on the announcement, so sorry. Okay. And then, the next Saturday is the JCL, banquet. They will still take reservations if you let them know today, so if you missed out on that, I know there's a few people that were asking about it. Please let Eileen know today, or you can let me know and I'll let her know. But she really needs a final head count today. Thank you.
There's donuts in the back, so please help yourself after service. Thank you.
Please join with me the closing words which are printed in our program. My life is not only my life, but also the life of others' sacrifices, kindness, thoughtfulness, and patience. I am grateful. Namo Yods. Namo Yods. Namo Yods. Thank you for joining service today. If you haven't already, please come up and Oshoko and grab some donuts.